Hello, good morning. It is Tuesday morning. Anyway, I am here. I just ate my breakfast. I would have shown you what I ate for breakfast. However, I feel like possibly it could look like I'm trying to create attention with my food combinations. Because I look at what I eat and I think, this is not like something you find in a recipe, but I like it and it's good. And so basically I had a combination of a little bit of rice, cabbage I cooked, kimchi, sardines, and yogurt, and garbanzo bean tortilla. And and I cut up some mushrooms and cooked it. So and with a mixture of a lot of vegetables, different kidney, black, and lima beans. And I don't even like lima beans, but the sardines kind of covered it. Yeah. I wait 30 minutes to brush my teeth after eating because my dentist told me that's good for the enamel. And I'm pretty sure I have pretty bad breath right now. So anyway, yeah. So I wanted to make a little short video because I had learned something. I learned something. I learn things every day watching people's YouTube channels. I learn about different parts of the world. I learn about different states in the United States. And then I watch different content creators that come through like my feed, like maybe I'm coming through your feed and you're like, who is this? Well, I'm Laura. Hi. My channel is Laura Talk Softer, and I'm just a random channel. I am not asking you to like or subscribe. You can if you want to see random stuff. I'm just kind of doing this for fun to put it out there. Just put random stuff out there. But I started watching this one content creator, and I'm not going to say her name. And I used to be subscribed to her. I really liked some of the skits that she did. And then she started doing some stuff where I didn't like the sounds that she made. She would like, I did that, and it was like, oh, God. And the sounds, it just bothered my ears. And the reaction to making like a lot of money and finding success was over the top. So I'm not mentioning any names or anything. And if this comes across, and I'm not doing any hashtag about this person, but, I have reduced my intake of gluten and, and that's part of her name, not gluten, but gluten is found in, wheat products. It's what I think creates the texture, the doughy texture, the dough texture, of bread. Because when you go gluten-free, that texture is weird. But anyway, well, let me get this going a little bit faster. Let's dash this along. So I discovered, and I don't know if it's true, but I know what I discovered was true. I don't know in regards to her, but I discovered people can be spending $1,000 and up on eyebrows. I was like, no way. I heard this content creator saying something about $1,000 was spent on eyebrows. And then I'm looking at the eyebrows, like looking at, different people's eyebrows now. And I Googled it and I researched it. They're called nano brows. And it's a semi-permanent hair-like strokes that's done with a digital machine. And I guess they use a fine needle. And then each state I looked, in different states it costs different varying amounts, but the range can be like $500 to $1,700, depending upon where you're at and the precision of the artist doing it. But I guess they're doing it so it looks like hair strokes. I'm thinking like, oh my gosh, there's people that are spending that kind of money on eyebrows, but then they're begging for their rent to be paid or their car payment, or they don't have money for this or that. Hello? That doesn't make sense to me. Anyway, I am a baby boomer, and this person is somebody who could probably be my daughter. However, I would be very disappointed if my daughter behaved in such a fashion. I really would. Thank God, you can, have your, fuss about certain things about your children, but then you see some other kids out there, grown adult women, begging for their rent money, that's weird. Especially when you were, I made so much money. But anyway, yeah. So then I Google, because it used to be in the day you could buy an eyebrow pencil, I think, to like color in stuff. And so they're under $15. I don't get it. Like, what makes somebody spend that kind of money if they don't have like a ton of money? I could see like really rich people were like spending $10 for me is like to them spending $10,000. There's people like that out there. We know that. We know the people that, well, I don't know them, but you know, they're out there that it's no big deal. I have $40,000 worth of flowers delivered every week because it helps me, you know, cheer up my place. You know, people with like a lot of zeros after their bank accounts or wherever they hide their money at. So anyway, and it's not to pick on poor people or middle kind of poor people or any kind of poor people or rich people or anything. We all have various amounts of money and resources we're dealing with. And it's just not smart to spend $1,000 on eyebrows if you can't pay your rent. This is absurd, isn't it? I mean, am I being picky? Anyway, what do you think? But yeah, it's sad. It's very sad because it's very superficial. Eyebrows are superficial. Wow. Just wow. Anyway, I don't spend anything on my eyebrows. I use like tweezers and that's why they're not perfectly even, you know, but I wear glasses. I just don't wear them when I do this because I can't see and I'm talking to my phone. If I do it sideways, like other people, then it looks like I'm looking there and I don't know how to look straight. You know, my eyes tend to drift if I can't look at my eyes when I'm talking or look at a person or focus and I just relax, then this happens. Yeah. So rather than be this way, oh my God, that's just a brain tease. All right. Peace. Have a good day. And, let's say a prayer for those who are really struggling with managing life because they're out there. Some of them are born with mental disabilities. Some are born with able to process, but some just like, I don't know, they get swept up into buying things and trying to prove their worth to what they maybe own or how they live or what furniture they have. Oh, that was the other thing. Renting furniture. Okay, that's another day. Bye-bye.